Welcome, 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 one and all, to our annual event, Brunch with the Board. Here we are in the beautiful lands of the Council of the Three Fires here in Chicago, Illinois. All three of us, I think, are in Chicago today, which is not always true. Luckily, with this new Zoom technology, some of our board meetings have been from beaches and castles. And no, I lied. It's all been from right here in my living room. I'm not that person. So.
Can we get into this hat though, Bex? Can we get into this hat? Can we? You're giving us the gives.
The hat is great, but like this caftan, I am just living in this for the rest of my life. I will never put on a single other piece of clothing.
It's
so comfy.
You know what? I love it, but it's giving brunch. It's giving my auntie's Sunday brunch.
That's what I was going for, Jess. And you know, I sat in front of this camera and I was like, okay, let me put on a lip. I got my nails done.
Oh, those are cute.
We're doing brunch.
We're doing brunch.
Everyone's got your beverage of choice.
But yes, got my bevy.
Cheers, my dears.
Salud. Yes, cheers. Actually, can I show off my nails?
Oh my God, please.
So these are mine.
Whoa.
And, what in the 90s amazing life is this?
Yeah. Get into it. We're here. We're filming.
You're flirt with those nails every time you
listen.
Magic.
If we are getting our nails done, I don't know if Bex does this, but I am very much a hand talker. I'm like, listen, you will see these and you will also then tell me how amazing they are. Oh, you? This
yeah. This hat?
This hat?
Well, welcome. We've already obviously gotten started here. I hope you're catching up with us with your mimosas or your spiked coffee or perhaps Mary. What are some other brunch-like drinks? LaCroix. Have some water. Hydrate yourself.
Hydrate. Yes, NF Michigan. We also do love an excuse to do some day drinking.
That's right. That's right.
To you.
Absolutely. So welcome, welcome, one and all. We are the board of directors, and we invite you today for this special happy hour that is near and dear to our hearts. Brunch with the board. Listen, if I had a DeLorean, I would use it to travel from time to time. Not place to place, not in this economy. Gas, fuel is too expensive, right? But today, we're going to invite you to travel with us virtually. So we're back in demand for another virtual brunch. We're the board of the directors, and it's a beautiful day for brunch here in Chicago. We're joining each other live for one more, hopefully final virtual brunch again in the future. Hopefully we'll have an in-person event. But we're looking forward to that day when we can host you in person, truly, truly. Well, first and foremost, I guess we should probably introduce ourselves. And so without further ado, maybe I can pass it to you, Kate.
That's wonderful. I'm going to catch it. So yes, I'm Kate. I'm a baby on the board, right? And I come to the board to infuse as much HR as we need. And I think I've seen maybe like every ITP show in the last 5 years. I'm a very loyal follower. So it's been a joy to get behind the scenes. And I'm gonna throw it to you, Jess.
Yes, Jess, caught it, received. I am the Jess Van. And I've actually been a part of the board since 2017, I believe. 2018?
That sounds right.
Yeah, I've been here for a minute. And I just love to be a part in the community with folks with theater, and I love with ITP's theater. what they express and what they say and what their foundation of why they create art in this beautiful city that is Chicago. We love local theater. We love storefront. And if you're looking for real raw, if you're looking for love, and if you're looking for like a real good time, then you need to come through and come see an ITP show. I've seen a few in my day, so I'm gonna need you to come on board. Come on, join us.
Yes, because while we're not doing any in-person events for our fundraiser this year, we're still doing programming, right? We still have shows. We actually just wrapped a show. Gosh, what is time? Again, here we are, time traveling. But we're going to have some great shows coming up. I think our next show is actually going to kick off in August. So stay tuned to our social feeds to get those details, and we will preview our season actually at a hopeful in-person event this fall. We're really looking forward to that. So like, I guess as far as board business is going, Kate, do you want to tease out those ideas while we're here?
Yes. I'm super excited to share that we were planning for an in-person gathering in August. So to our like fabulous, funky friends of the board. And the idea is for you guys to donate a lot. Yay. And then we'll invite you to a board gathering so you can join the fun and feel that ITP magic. And I always leave an ITP board meeting with like a little bit of extra like Jess Van swag. So I just want to share that with all of you, right? Like we all need to be leaving. We all need to have a little more of that in our day. So stay tuned because that's the plan for August.
Yes. So give us the monies and then you can join us for a party.
That's right. I think our special donors, our special friends who have joined us this week will all receive personal invitations for that, so we can howl at the moon together, shall we say?
Ooh. And long-termers, those who've given for a while, thank you. You're long-standers. Thank you for contributing to ITP for how long you've been part of this amazing community. So thank you there. Awesome.
Absolutely.
Oh, love it. So we got a whole virtual gala going on in these internet streets.
We really do.
This is our third year doing this? Second year.
Third year. Yeah, we started. Okay, so if you will remember, Jess, our fundraiser in 2020, we had planned for April 2020. And then we quickly pivoted, as did most of the world, to a virtual event. And I feel like we were one of the first maybe storefronts to do a virtual event. But here we are, still doing virtual events. And we have a goal this year of $15,000 for our virtual fundraiser. So we hope you can join us. Why don't you tell the people kind of what we've got going on at the virtual gala?
When I tell you we are out in these internet streets, giving you the virtual gala for them streets. If you don't know, now you know. So what this means is that we have this amazing platform called Give Growth. And you have opportunities to not only just donate, like at this front landing here. As you can see, we are at $1,787.30. We can get to 15,000. So your donations will definitely be helpful to come bring them in. Come on, give us a coin. You can do anywhere from $5 to $1,000 or whatever your little heart desires. Come through, give us a little donation, and that'll definitely increase us and help us towards any of our big dreams and big goals that ITP has for the next season. And just in general, to keep us making amazing local storefront art. So we love that. The other way you can get down in these internet streets with us is we got a cute little thing called a silent auction going on. And when I tell you, look at my notes. I'm a lady now, and we need notes these days. My brain don't. be remembering like we used to, right? There is look, oh my gosh. First of all, get in to how many items we have for you all to put a bid in for. And our goal this year was back to theater, right? Back to in-person event, back to in-person entertainment. Oh, excuse me. The little concoction is getting to my chest. So the burps is coming. So we have a few things. Oh, like this beautiful handmade with love package. Get into this little, it looks like it's a little scarf situation. We love that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I
gorgeous.
think that scarf, if I'm not mistaken, was handmade by our intern this season's mother to support Interrobang, and we're so thankful for her. Thank you so much, Angela Spencer. We really appreciate it. But what is crazy is that like that's not only what's in this package, right? Like,
oh yes. Oh, these beautiful candles. So you're going to see these candles in some of our other packages, which I think is amazing because if you think about like cost price of what candles actually are, this is a steal, y'all. Look at, even Bex got some letting you know that they loving that candle, and that you need to get into this handmade with love, featuring not only these cute little blankets made by our intern's mama, but also some beautiful candles to go. You can just like wrap yourself and have a moment, have a lovely evening by yourself with some candles. And
I got this for my mom for Mother's Day, and they're great.
Yay!
They smell amazing.
I agree. And I gotta say, they are handmade here in Chicago, right? By one of our ensemble members, Sarah Guys. This is her side hustle project called Backup Plan Candles. They're on Etsy. And I did the same thing, Kate. I got my mom a package for Mother's Day, and listen, she loved them so much. I love them so much. I had to get my own. I might go ahead and bid on this package, guys. I'm not gonna lie.
You better get on it.
Easy to bid. Like the problem is, well, it's not a problem for us. It's a problem for me. But it's so easy to bid. You just click this little button and whoop, there I am.
I love it. I forgot to mention, internets, is that our theme is Back to the Future.
Shoot.
This is why we're in. I can't speak for everybody else, but this is why I'm giving 1980s flip glasses and earrings. Our theme is Back to the Future. Yes, classic, iconic. Michael J. Fox, Marty McFly, Biff, the whole kit and caboodle, right? Ooh, clearly it's one of my favorite movies. And when we were doing this theme, I was like, I need to go back and watch all of them because yes, and amazing. So
when was the first time you saw the trilogy?
Well, the movie came out in 85, which is crazy because I was born in 84. So that means I didn't even like actually watch these in remembrance until the 90s. Which is wild to me. I was like, wait a minute. This movie was already old.
By the time I got to it. Right.
By the time I got to it. So, but I do remember when like the third one came out, because that one did come out in the 90s, I believe. So I've seen all of them, from the hoverboards to the Wild Wild West, like, yes. And I love them all. My favorite one, I would have to say, is the second one. I think that because that's the one I like vividly remember the most. But I love them. I was a kid when I first saw them.
Now, the second one is when they go to the future and they visit Marty and Sheila's. Oh, I don't know what her name is. There's something with Doc wants to save the future because something about their children has gone wrong. I actually have not seen the second one.
What?
Or the third one.
You have to see them.
I know. I've seen the first one several times, and in fact, I watched it in anticipation of this week. So it's very fresh for me. Very fresh.
The second one is very good. Like Biff, like gets a hold of and it gets crazy with Biff, and because he got a gambling problem. Lord bless his soul. But but it's like it's really good. It's one of my favorite ones.
Yeah.
Hoverboard, all that. But let's get into some more of what's happening in this silent auction.
Gosh, there's just so much, and so many things don't even have bids on them yet. So you can get in on the ground floor.
Get into this Cubs ticket situation. Like, why? Listen, where are my Cubs fans? Where are my Cubs fans? Y'all, this is a deal. Literally, the bidding starts at $20. You know how? And they're the Braves. They're going against the Braves. Listen to me talking like I got like baseball connoisseur. What I do know is that would be a great game. 4 tickets. You get your friends having fun little baseball kiki. You have to. Someone go bid on that right now.
Speaking of baseball,
this one, yes, this one's if you love baseball and theater, this is the best combo for you. The absolute best combo for you.
Yeah. And so you get not only, 4 tickets to that same game, by the way. So if you've got 8 people in your life, all of you could go. If you get these 2 packages.
Oh yeah. Well, and don't they have hot dogs at Wrigley now? So, I mean, because it is like a theater crowd. So, like, maybe if you're not at baseball, you can get some encased meat, right?
One way or another, we're going to get you there. But most of our items are theater related. What shows are you most excited for, Jess?
You know what? I think because this one is just kind of near and dear to my heart, but the Treat Yourself one, with the Flying Honey show, and this one, and you also get them candles. Get to have a little evenings with yourself. So it is, which I think is absolutely wonderful. If you're not familiar with the Flying Honeys, amazing show, very very positive. Queer positive, femme positive, all the positive of all the identities that you walk in. So get on that if you can. So they have their show coming up at Alia Hall, and it's like a 3-day event. Ooh. Seriously. So they're coming back after a 2-year hiatus. Well, not hiatus, just because the world was crazy. and
can we say that?
Yeah, it still is. Here we are. So if you want to bid on that, go forth. I think that's awesome as well. I had an opportunity to do the show back in 2019. So great stuff. Very high energy. Very much get your life and have an amazing Kiki. I also want us to get into this the Edgewater Theater District for our Northsiders in these streets trying to see some theater.
There's so many.
Yes, that one and like the Danger Zone one. Ooh, highway to the Danger Zone.
Yeah, let's see. Edgewater. The Edgewater includes season passes.
Get into it. Season passes.
Like, Kate, tell the people they're going to be at all of our shows anyway if they're in this group, right?
Yes.
What else are they doing with their young lives, right?
Kate, what are you doing with your life?
You're going to see all the Interrobang shows. We are in residence at Rivendell. So look, you can join you could keep it for yourself and join 2 shows, or take a buddy and just see 1 show together. And then Ashton Rep too. Come on.
And then you have to go to Moody's after, right? Like, I like the sangria. So you have to, you're already parked, just circle back. I think I'm going to tie everything here to what we can be eating after. Okay? That seems like it's going to be my role and my strength and my pride.
I love that. I love that. What do you have a package that you're particularly excited about, Kate?
Well, okay, guys, I'm going to take you back to the future
Love
last
it.
year where I may have like kept bidding against myself on all the packages. So I'm just going to try and not outbid myself this year. That's what I'm going to try to do. And I'm also going to fight you all. I'm also going to fight you guys for the Fly Honey one, right? Like that's I've never been to the Fly Honeys.
Well, I mean, you will have to fight me because I am currently the highest bidder on the Treat Yourself package.
Oh, that's the key.
We're about to throw down.
I'll get you with the right hook. No, I'm kidding. There's all love here. Yeah, I'm so excited about that. Speaking of love, we also have a number of other ways, right, that we can support Interrobang, love Interrobang, including a raffle, right? You know her, you love her. She's a star of stage and screen. Jillian Anderson is offering a 30-minute Zoom session. You, 3 of your friends, get 30 minutes with one of the best actresses, truly, I think, in our current times. I love Jillian. I think she's so great. She also is a huge supporter of Interrobang. We love her. She loves us. Come talk to her. Talk to her about like why she loves Interrobang. That's what I would ask her. Like, tell me why you love us so much, and tell us how great we are.
I want to know about her experience being on the X-Files. That's just me, because that was like my genre of time of knowing her. So, and I watched that show. I love that show.
I want to know about her skincare routine. Like,
oh my god!
Yes. She
what
got some
you
flawless
put in that money maker?
I mean, you know, when you are a star of that caliber, you probably have a lot of, you know, investment in such things. But yes, she's flawless. Her skin is unbelievable, like so clear. Pores, don't know them. I don't know them. But have you seen First Lady yet? Her as Eleanor Roosevelt?
I haven't seen that series yet, so
it's so
yes,
good.
Dominique, we love Jillian. # X-Files. We are here for it. We are here for it.
We also have this great Adopt a Player event.
Yes, we
Who
love
wants to talk to
it.
people about Adopt a Player?
Me?
Just start. You get us rolling.
Oh, great. So options here for the Adopt a Player. You have an speaking. I did not set my DeLorean for noon today. It is still trying to figure out its gigawatts. The brain is so what's really cool about the Adopt a Player is that you have an option to adopt one of our amazing artists that live in their creative sense within Interrobang. And what that does, it helps support that role. So that actor, that director, to help go forth and to help ITP figure out wages in that capacity, right? We're trying to be equitable when it comes to the pay wage within the world of theater, especially at ITP. So you're able to say, you know what? I want to adopt Laura Berner Taylor, actor, literary giant, right? And that will get us closer to, right, pay for actors. Or if you want to go to Matthew, who helps support in our oh my gosh, I just had a brain fart.
You're good. Yeah. No, Matthew is our program director for the playwriting initiative.
Playwright initiative. Thank you. I wanted to say something completely different. So, like, yeah, for the playwright initiative, which then helps us bring more of that in from our partnership with DePaul. So, it's a great opportunity to not only just invest in ITP, but invest in the craft and the creativeness that makes ITP what it is, and be able for us to be able to execute on the amazing artistry we've been able to do. What these pictures are wild, but I love it though.
And it feels so good as like an audience member when you like can open your lens a little bit to like all of the details and all of the work. You know what I mean? Like you leave the theater and you feel better and elevated.
Yeah.
Because your palette's better and elevated now.
Yeah.
That's right. I love that we're hitting on something that we talk about at our board meetings so often. So like giving the people a little peek into what's important at Interrobang. We want to see a future where our artists are paid equitable, not only for the region, because like, let's be honest, right? Like actors have historically been underpaid, undervalued. Artists have been underpaid, undervalued, designers, etc. I remember, some of you know that I am a stage manager, or like that was my foundation. It was stage managing. And so I stage managed a show for Interrobang, I think 2014. And at the end of the experience, just for my own personal, edification, I had logged all my hours that I had spent on it. And I broke up my stipend to see, what my hourly rate was. And let me tell you, it was embarrassing. Like, and as someone who loved Interrobang and wanted so much to be involved in Interrobang, but also loved stage managing, loved the craft, wanted to make the craft, equitable for other stage managers, hardest working people. I'm not just saying it because it's my background, but like the hardest working person is in the room might be the stage manager. Am I wrong?
Listen, as an actor and that director, and it's like you're up, this is director, the stage manager is like your go-to people once the show is up and running. So you have to be able to be like, hey, I need X, Y, and Z, or my tights don't this, or I got it that, and go like there's a whole team backstage that I think, I don't think many people know what's happening back there.
Yeah, absolutely. So in order for us to be able to pay people equitably, we need to fundraise, we need to receive grant donations. Tickets themselves, like you buy a ticket to an Interrobang show, that thing costs somewhere between $18 and $35, depending on whether you're a student or if you've got a discount from Hot Ticks or whatever it is. Tickets only support maybe on a show that is doing really well, maybe it supports like a third of the funding that we need to pay people equitably. And we have historically been increasing over the last 5 years. We've consistently been increasing our stipends. And so your support today for Interrobang will help us continue to do that, increase our stipends, and get us to a level that we would like to see the entire arts community feature actors and artists at.
And we make amazing art. Our shows are amazing. We get amazing actors and very talented people. And I think sustainability of talent people comes with cost, like people out here trying to survive and make these and thrive as their careers. And the best we can do as artists, me myself, but also like part of an entity or an institution is like, how can we make sure we sustain that person, retain that person, make them feel wanted, belong, right? And some of that comes with like, I want you to work for me, so like I need to be able to pay you for your amazing skill sets that you brought to this space. So
yeah
and invest in you and in the ecosystem of Chicago theater, because that's so special, you know what I mean? Like that chance to to like magic something from nothing. That's always marvelous when I see, you know what I mean? Like when I see that creativity shine. So yeah.
We love it. Yeah. So donate! Adopt a player. Come give us your coin. Get some stuff in the old gift grove. What we got? All the bids and the auctions that we have. Listen, perusal, bid where you want to bid, give where you want to give. We love that for you and everyone else.
We really do. We have a lot of options for you to do so to support us. You can do direct donation. Listen, if the Cubs tickets aren't calling your name, fine. I get it. Don't worry, we got you covered. Direct donation, support our artists, support our culture of Chicago community theater making. I mean, one of my favorite things about Interrobang is like how we tie our work with themes around, social impact. So if it is something like I Call My Brothers, it's talking to members of a Palestinian community and talking about issues that are important to them, raising awareness in our audiences. Part of the thing of theater, right, is like you're literally imagining, if you're an actor, you're putting yourself in someone's shoes to experience the whole breadth of what it is to be a human being with that experience. So we like to have conversations around the shows that we do, which frankly, like, as we know, right? Because we've been to several of these shows at this point, can deal with some real stuff. So
like this white knight dealt with incarceration of femmes and women, right, who've been incarcerated and had, oh my God, I actually went to the talk back.
Yes.
Well, I went to one of the live events, or one of the talking series that they had during that whole thing. Powerful stuff, right? Nina Simone talks about as far as I'm concerned, an artist's duty is to reflect the times. And it's like literally one of my favorite quotes as an artist myself. And then as we think about like what is art making, and I love the point that you made, Bex, around how Interrobang does a really good job at like doing shows that reflects the things that happen in the real world and looks at it from social impact. So if that's your vibe and if that's your thing, then like you definitely give in whatever format that you can and like be a part of that, because that's powerful. That is change in a way that is creative, right? Like you were saying, brings awareness. So
that's
be a
right.
part of that.
Yeah, so if you've been into an Interrobang show before, you understand that we like to have thoughtful conversations around our work. And we would really not be true to ourselves today if we didn't acknowledge the elephant in the room that is time travel. So Kate, what I'm wondering is, when did you first see Back to the Future?
No, you did not.
Well, actually, okay, so I did. Let's see if I can share this. I'm gonna try and share. So
this is funny.
Here we go. I'm going to share my screen.
Yes,
sorry.
Please.
Okay, so I'm sharing my, oh gosh, nope. Oh, there we are. Okay, sorry. So here we go. So this is my poodle Oscar. And I think you will notice that he bears like such a striking resemblance to Doc, right? So yeah. So can you see Oscar? No, I don't know. Anyway.
Here, I know how to do it. At the bottom, it'll be like grayed out. If you hover over that box, hit add to stream.
Oh, okay. Great. Well, you know what? Yeah, I'm sorry. I should have had the Oscar himself in the room, but he's napping downstairs. So
Oscar looks like Doc?
Pardon?
You said Oscar looks like Doc?
Oscar looks exactly like Doc. Like,
was that intentional?
No, it's because he's nuts. Because he's nuts senior poodle. And like this morning there's a dog down the street who really wants to play with him and is like, Oscar, you're the coolest. And he's like, and Oscar's like, no, young man, no. So yes. So every time I look at my weird blind senior poodle. I'm like, I'm taken back to the future with Doc.
I love that.
So yeah.
Great Scotch, your dog looks like
my dog looks like Doc. That's what we're going with. And also, wasn't baby Nicolas Cage in one of the Back to the Futures? Right?
I think he was in the second or third one.
Right? So like a baby Nicolas Cage spotting is always a strong choice in life. You know what
Oh, look at Oscar!
Gosh, what is that? I don't know what I'm doing there. That's my dead dog. I don't know.
Oh no! I'm sorry.
But she was blind too.
Oh my God!
Hey, I swear, I just went to your Instagram. I was like, I'm gonna be helpful.
I mean, guys, welcome to my life. I guess it's just all.
Oh my God, I can't.
Blind dog.
I really thought I was doing something.
Well, thank you for doing it. I don't know. I'm like kind of tech savvy, but obviously not enough. But you know.
I really thought I was doing something. Wow. Well, rip to that. What was that doggy's name?
That was Podoodle. Yeah. But she also had kind of that crazy Christopher Lloyd hair. So really, we could all aspire to have to not have any conditioner in our lives ever, right? Like that's just such a choice.
Well, they are both equally amazing. Oh, I'm gonna be cackling about that for a minute. Oh my God.
Let's get back to the silent auction, shall we?
Yeah, don't bring that to Gillian Anderson, guys.
Because the elephant in the room is not only time travel, but a personalized voice message from the one Gillian Anderson. So not only would you get an option to have a 30-minute Zoom, but you can have homegirl be like, do. This is on your phone in whatever character of your choice that you love of her.
That's right. You get to choose any of her characters to answer your voicemail. She'll provide you with a recorded, personalized greeting that you can use to impress your callers. You get to provide a script of 30 words or less. She has to approve that script because we are not forcing anyone to do something that they are not comfortable with in 2022. Can I get an amen?
Amen. Cheers. Hallelujah.
Thank you. And your preferred character, and she'll provide you with that audio file that you can then use for your phone. Now, okay, here's the question. Going back to time travel. So you know how, when we were kids, we probably did one of these numbers or maybe this with the handheld guy. Kids today, I've heard, do this.
Yeah, right? They either do this or they do this.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
For texting. My question is, and maybe I can get some engagement in the chat, in the comments. Before we did this, were people doing this? Like for the rotary phones with if they were playing, if you were a child and you had one of those hook little phones. Am I making sense here?
You're making total sense.
Or have I had too much Baileys and coffee?
You're making total sense. You can always have all the Baileys and coffee because that's some amazing stuff right there. I think that is a very fair question.
Yeah.
It is a very fair question.
I'm curious. I don't see any comments yet, but weigh in. Do you think people did this, or if I had a rotary dial, do people still know? Who's my audience here? Who am I asking?
Who has some historical context to phones?
Okay.
That's a 1920s phone. You are correct. Which then means that you would have to have been like in the 40s, like 30s. Like, how could you even? Is that even a thing? Like,
yeah. Okay, Dominique says she thinks that's accurate. I think that's great. Thank you for the support, Dominique. I really appreciate that. Yeah, 1920s phone, right? So if you were a child growing up and that's your point of reference, that's just so. What I'm saying is, take that, run with it. If you're an improver and you're improving a scene in the 20s, you can pretend to have. Yeah, you're welcome.
You're right. Rotary phones are one-ended because you would just do that and do this and talk
and then talk into the
talk into the thing.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, how far we've come! Technology. Can you imagine? In Back to the Future, the second one, not the first one, the second one, where they go to 2015, right? Because I think that's the year they went.
That's right. Yeah.
Like, I think they had portable phones, but that thing was like, like it reminds me, like it was huge. I'm glad we've gotten smaller in the phone game because can you just like imagine? Like I was watching Stranger Things. If you haven't seen season 4, Get Your Life Part 2. Anywho, but even their like little receptor thingies are like this big, and in 2015 they were that big. And the funny things is I don't think our phones were that big in 2015. Yeah. I had already moved to Chicago, so I know I was definitely with a smartphone.
Yeah, when was okay, so here's my question. When was your first phone? Like your first phone?
My first phone was in high school, and I had a Nokia, and I still had to use text to 9 to do anything. And texting, you needed extra money to text. And I couldn't talk after 9 was free.
Right.
So I had a clear Nokia and this like little leather case thing. I thought I was cute, but it's
leather case. Yeah.
And that's what I had. Yeah.
Kate, what was your first?
Okay, like when I was like a baby intern in college, okay, like all my friends and I went to like the Nokia store and we got like phones that we thought were so small, but they had to be like two-handers now. You know what I mean? So I do like vividly remember being like, but you'd have to text, each key had like 6 letters it was with. So I would be like, H for high. Hi. And then you're like, do you get an emoji? No, you don't, because I don't have that many like beeps back.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. I had a pink razor.
Oh,
you razors? I was so
from us Nokia people. I wasn't there yet.
I think it was it must have been a refurbished one. And the only reason I got it in college, the only reason I really got it is because I was never in my dorm room to receive calls on that little plug-in. Because they had, and my parents were like, we can't get a hold of you. I was like, I'm sorry, I'm like running to rehearsals. I'm going to this, that, and the other thing. And so my parents are in the chat, maybe? Sound off, parents. They were like, okay, we'll get you. And so they added a line to their, I think it was called US Cellular at the time.
Yeah. Yep.
Which I don't think even exists anymore. Or like is
it probably bought out somebody.
Yeah, right. It's probably Sprint or T-Mobile or whatever.
Well, here's the crazy thing. I literally just switched over to T-Mobile in December. I was with Sprint for almost 20 years.
Wow.
I was with them since I was like 15 years old. But then I think they got bought out by T-Mobile.
Wow.
And I can perfectly imagine like little baby stage manager Bex being like, I'm too busy. I'm sorry. There are only 24 hours in this day, and
and me calling you back parental units is not in them until I get back to this door.
Yeah, I love my parents very, very dearly. And when you're in college, you just have different priorities.
It's true. It is very true. Did anyone use their dorm phone?
Well, no, because then your roommate would hear your business.
Yeah, I don't think I ever used my dorm phone.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Youth. The youth.
The youths.
And here we are.
But Cure Lover 13 says, kids just put their hands next to their face to demonstrate. That's true. That's exactly what you said. It's this.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't.
It's weird to me.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, and I'm on TikTok.
I still will do this. I'm forever this. I will be in the nursing home and I will be doing this.
Same. Call me.
Tony says that they always love a good candle. Yes. So there are several packages with those backup plan candles. I have Ugly Crying burning right now.
Just like my life.
Yep. Same. It has notes of eucalyptus, spearmint, citrus, big feelings, and ice cream.
Oh, big feelings. We love that. We love that. Those are great candles. So Tony, I hope you get on one of these packages and go get yourself some of them candles.
That's right. That's right.
That says to me.
Yeah. Yeah. I think so.
That's what I'm saying. So y'all got all the time in the world to get on here to this Give Grove, right? And support. That's the linkity links in there. Bidding closes June 7th. And so you have until June 7th to bid to try to ooh, yeah, right? It does sound like it smells delicious, Cure Lover. You have until June 7th to make your bids. Oh, sorry, to make your bids to try to get into the raffle, to get on Gillian and talk to her, to donate.
That's right.
You got till June 7th to make this happen. I'm just putting it out there.
Right, but you could do it today.
And
what's beautiful about Give Grove, in fact, I just got a text message. Who outbid me? Who outbid me? What's great about Give Grove is that you'll get a text message literally every time someone outbids you with a little link that says, hey, you've been outbid on an item. Click here to increase your bid. So you don't have to wait till June 7th. You can bid today. You could also, I'm going to go ahead and share again, but you can increase, or you can say it's going for, it's starting at 90, but you'd be willing to pay up to $250 for a package, right? Talk about those Cubs tickets, right? You know that they're not just going to go for the auto bid, the bid of 180. That's 4 tickets in section 124, right behind first base. Literally, my favorite area of the park is this area of the park. Like, you can't get a better seat, frankly.
Yeah.
And also,
I'm sorry, go Bex.
Oh, and thank you very much to the Crown family for supporting our fundraiser by donating these tickets. So these are 4 tickets to Saturday, June 19th, 120 first pitch. Say, that's not going to go for 180. Say you can do 2 things. You can auto bid, which says, okay, I can do up to 260. And then you can bid out. Or say, I don't want to risk it. I know that I'm a huge supporter of Interrobang. I know that I want these tickets. This year, we've added a buy out button. So say you want these tickets so bad, you also want to support the arts. you love us, you love Interrobang. You can buy out this entire package for just $832. Yes, that's above the market value. Guess what? This is a fundraiser. Donate that extra money to us. We will make good use of it. I promise you we will.
But also imagine having a bidding war with someone, right?
Ooh.
And you're like, and it gets to a point where you're like, oh my gosh, the market value for this is 600, but I got this for 200. That's a steal. That's a steal.
Literally right now, someone outbid me for the treat yourself package. I'm not mad, Kate.
And I'm not sorry.
Oh, the tea is hot. The tea is hot, child.
We can keep going back and forth. Or I could just stop it right now and buy it out.
Will you take me with you? Well, can I be your guest?
But also, one of these lovely humans in this chat can also get on here on this treat yourself package and get to bidding as well. I see you, Dominique, Carl Lover, Michigan.
Yes.
Represent Michigander. I am born and raised in Michigan. Hello, hello, hello. One of them can get on there as well, but there's also so many. There's a time traveler package.
Oh yeah, let's do that. I mean, we are time traveling right now. We're imagining a world where we're not having brunch virtually. However, we could time travel and go to the Chicago History Museum, get admission, membership, get a dual membership, 2 members.
Oh wow, oh that's awesome.
That's really good. And the starting bid is only $55. Plus, you get to see Timeline Theater Company's productions.
I think that one is dope.
That's really good.
Hey, Michigan.
Yes.
Yes.
Let us know in the comments where you're coming in from.
Yes. I can time travel back to Lansing, Michigan, where I was born and raised. Whoop the bam. Yeah, I did it. Don't be mad at my Michigan. But yes, I'm telling you, this is a dope one.
Yeah.
I might need to get on that one because I Timeline be putting on some amazing, beautiful local Chicago theater stuff. And they really do the show at the Goodman, right?
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I think so. Relentless. Wasn't Relentless at the Goodman?
Oh, was it a Coco?
Right.
I think it was I think so.
That's cool. Yeah.
So
help us help Interrobang. You know, as a nod to, you know, our mission, I do want to take a second today to also, you know, acknowledge that, you know, we are here. We're fans, of course, of Back to the Future. We're fans of Interrobang. And as many of you know, like the star of this year's theme movie, Michael J. Fox, is living with Parkinson's disease. And so in relation to our mission, I just want to spend a second to talk about Parkinson's and, you know, let everyone know that, you know, like we have learned over the last 2 years, like many diseases, Parkinson's is best fought through early detection, right? Many diseases are like this. Many viruses are like this. So no specific test currently exists to diagnose Parkinson's disease. Is that crazy?
That's crazy.
We have tests for COVID-19 that can happen in your bathroom in 10 minutes. We do not have a single specific test to diagnose Parkinson's. However, if you have an Android smartphone, you can help a new study for people living with or without Parkinson's. And this is in collaboration with the University of Rochester Medical Center. So I am going to drop a link in the chat for a study, a research study. It's called parkinsonsvoice.org. If you have a smartphone, an Android smartphone, you can help these researchers determine how we can find a early detection test with Parkinson's disease. And the working theory here, when I started diving in, it's so fascinating. what you do with this study is that you record your voice and you send it to researchers. One way that they have found to diagnose Parkinson's has been the timbre of people's voices as they're holding notes, right? Because your voice kind of is one of those early detection areas for Parkinson's disease.
Wow.
So I just want to spend a second here because of our mission, because of, you know, how much we love Back to the Future and the artist that is Michael J. Fox, who is freaking hilarious still to this day. I just saw an article today that was saying that it's kind of, you know, this disease is limiting the roles that he can take, but he's still taking roles. He's still amazing out there. I don't know if anyone's seen, have you guys seen anything with him recently? He was in
not anything recently, but I think he was on a he made an appearance on a sitcom. This was before 2020. And I can't remember which one it was. Like, so that was in recent times. But I do remember that.
Right. Yeah, he's still working. You know, and living with it, it sounds really, really challenging. And so if we can help, you know, if our community can help find early detection methods for Parkinson's, I think that would be really, really worthwhile. So take a look at parkinsonsvoice.org, help the researchers at the University of Rochester Medical Center. And we'd really appreciate you taking that action as well. So
yeah.
Before we wrap up, ladies, is there anything else we should preview?
Kiki about?
Well, we need to leave with a joke, right? Like we do. It's like we need to like leave with like a little swaggy something.
I wish I had a swag bag.
Me too.
Right?
Yeah.
Right. We also there. So this isn't just the end of our events through the week. We have 2 more. If you are a Back to the Future fan, I'm going to need you to come hang out with me Monday, June 6th at 7 p.m. We are having a Back to the Future trivia game night, y'all. I'm telling you, it's going to be so much fun. We're going to be using Kahoots. It is a $7 entry fee. And how you do that is, Bex, can you bring up the Give Grove thing again?
Oh, yes.
Just the landing page.
You bet. Give me a second.
No worries. So what you do, you're going to give your $7 entry is actually going to go right here and right there where it says, don't see your amount, make one below. You're going to put in your $7 there, and that look at that, y'all. We got 100 plus in our time since we last think. Yes. So then you send your donation over, and that gets you your entry into this trivia night. And once you get there, you're going to come to YouTube, and then I'm going to give you a code to enter into the game. We're going to play live right now, just like how you're watching us. We're playing live right in the midst of it all. And then the winner gets to walk away with a gift box from one of our local coffee shops called The Wormhole. And if you have not been to The Wormhole, great coffee, great people work there, and there's a DeLorean in the coffee shop.
Stop.
So come get your life with me on Monday. Win this gift box because it has all sorts of good stuff. There's coffee, like a big old bag of coffee, nice coffee from Peru. There is a $20 gift card. There is a t-shirt, and there is an old school vintage Gremlins lunchbox. It is very 80s gift box. So please come Monday, June 6th, 7 p.m. Give us that $7, and then you're going to wait and follow us on the social medias to get the next steps. But you have to be here at 7 p.m. to get the code and the link so we can actually play. And it's going to be fun.
That's right.
Bring your Back to the Future knowledge.
Okay,
so Interrobang knowledge. We threw in some Interrobang questions on there. So
amazing. Okay, so between now, so I gave my donation. I've got a ticket. Between now and then, I need to watch the second and third film.
Watch the second and third film.
Okay.
There's a few questions for the second and third. There will also be some ITP knowledge in there. Once you do that, you're going to hang tight and you're going to follow our social media to see and get the code and the next to see where you need to go. It's a little. You got to stay connected. You got to stay in. Then on Tuesday, y'all, we closing out. We closing out the gala.
Yeah. TikTok.
Don't stop. So you got 2 nights of good time, Mondays and Tuesday, to kiki with me and the rest of the team. So come through, y'all.
Yeah, that's right. We'll have a closing ceremony. I also want to preview. I'll be going live on my personal Instagram on Monday at 6 p.m.
Woo! Oh, look at us!
Can I tell you what I'm doing though?
Yes.
Supposing that we get to a donation that is worthy of this exciting opportunity, I am planning to get the Interrobang logo tattooed on my body.
Whoa.
The only way I'll get there is through donors donating to Interrobang. So please send your donations in. If we have reached halfway on Monday, our goal for the entire event is 15. If we have reached halfway, I will get that tattoo. I will live stream it.
Yo. Same, Sarah, Miss Guys. So here, Monday about to be lit, y'all.
Yeah. So
6 o'clock live stream. Bex getting that tattoo. Then you go head on over.
We do trivia, and then we raise the last half of the fundraising on Tuesday, and we call it a day.
Yeah, tie with a bow.
Well, please help us by if you can't donate. There's also other ways to help us. You can help us share this fundraiser link to your friends, family, anyone that you meet on the street.
Your rich uncle, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely. Share, like,
Baby's
subscribe.
Yeah.
Really please help us get to this goal. I think it would be really terrific to reach this goal this year. We undercut ourselves for last year. Let's time travel back in time, right? We undercut ourselves last year by only I think we were seeking 10. And so we're going big. We're going big this year. So please help us. We really appreciate your support. Our, longtime donors, $3 donors. Listen, any donation is appreciated.
Any.
It makes you part of this community. Yeah,
absolutely.
No barrier to entry.
Yes. So thank you all for coming to brunch with us and kikiing with us. We'll see you Monday at 6 p.m. on Bex's Instagram.
Yes, on my Instagram.
Right?
And then at 7
on the YouTubes with ITP where you're seeing this, and come have game night with me. And then Tuesday we close out, but in between there, bid, give, $3.
Please.
Your $7 towards the entry for the game goes towards all this stuff. So we love y'all. And can you end us with a joke, Kate? Because Sarah wants to hear your best joke.
Sarah, guys, putting me on spot. No, because I only remember. Well, I'll at least
the worst ones.
I'll leave you guys with a laugh. But I only remember one joke, and it's a dirty joke about Michael Jackson. So, that's for us, right? I can leave us with that joke. We got to keep it more PG. So I'll follow up. I'll follow up with everyone.
I've got one.
Do you?
Bex has one.
I got one. A sandwich walks into a bar, and the bartender says, "I'm sorry, we don't serve food."
And then we play Michael Jackson. I don't know.
Cheers, my dears. Thank you so much
Cheers.
for coming to brunch.
Thank you.
Everybody, raise a glass.
Salud.
We'll see you on Monday, if not before. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank
Mwah.
you. Bye, y'all.
Bye.